continuing my series of styles and sizes. And this was my inspo picture. I got it off of Pinterest. I wanted to try large knotless braids this time. So we used 4 packs of hair. It was the color 30, Darling Abuja Plus, and the salon I went to was Her Roots. Honestly, my stylist did an excellent job with the partings. It looked very neat, very cute, if I do say so myself. And yeah, I just wanted to try this out. So I knew I was going to keep it in for 3 weeks. And that was just me like having a laugh with my niece and nephew, like behind the camera, who were watching me be weird. They were like, Auntie Chita, what are you doing? Auntie Chita, what is this? So yeah, shout out to my niece and nephew. They're so cute. But yes, the first style that I did, so I tried a little like half up ponytail, and it wasn't giving what I wanted it to give, as you will see in a bit. But yeah, that's what I thought I would do for the first one. Maybe if I change the scrunchie, I don't know. But they were way too big. And then I also just have a massive forehead. Like there's so much real estate on my forehead. I also don't have edges. Yeah, it wasn't making sense, as you can see here. But I thought I was going to style my hair that way. Ended up changing my mind. And in terms of the length, they were waist length knotless braids. Actually, like even just a little bit further down than waist length, and they were straight. So I ended up just pushing my hair all the way back for that first week. And I used the large satin scrunchie. Again, big forehead and all. but I kept it pushing. And yeah, it was the simplest thing I could do. And that's how I styled my hair. So this is now the 1 week mark, what my hair was looking like. So like I'd mentioned in my previous video, I did not wash my hair in large braids. It would have stuck out, even though my stylist did like a good job of hiding my like natural hair in the braids. At least that's what it's presenting as on camera. But yeah, I did not wash my hair. Was it itchy? Yes. It was definitely itchy, as I am pointing it out here. So I just used this braid spray. It's like an oldie but a goodie, at least for me. And it does give me like momentary relief whenever my scalp is itching during a long-term protective style install. So yeah, I just applied this to my scalp. At least this was last year. I've not that I think about it, I don't think I've used it this year. So I had this installed last year in July of 2024. I'm only editing my footage now, but yeah, I actually haven't reached out for this in a while. But alas, this is what I used. That is what kept me going during this particular install of these large knotless braids. So I also use this Isoplus edge gel. Like I literally met someone in Woodlands Pharmacy and I was looking for a new edge control, and she was like, you should use this one. And God bless that woman, because I have abandoned my and Jackie's tape my edges and I've been using Isoplus instead. And it's really good, like it doesn't flake. So yeah. In terms of how I styled my hair for the second week, I honestly just put it up in a bun, though it was more of a top knot. It was like a top knot instead of a bun, because I don't know how to make those super cute neat buns that you ladies do. Like I haven't yet acquired that skill. So yeah, I just put it up in a top knot. And if you can hear my cat purring, I apologize. She wants to co-host the voiceover. And yeah, like the partings were really nice, honestly. Like shout out to my stylist Marianne from Her Roots. She did the things. So yeah, it looked nice. And every morning, like I would use that Isoplus hair gel to lay my edges. So this was now my hair at 2 weeks. It was now 2 weeks old. It was starting to fluff out a bit, like the roots were starting to fluff out a bit. And I just did the same. I use the ORS braid spray on my scalp. So I just try to brush my hairline, especially the back that would floof up. And then this was my style for the 3rd week. So this is me trying that one fancy style I mentioned in my previous video. I wanted to see what it would look like on large knotless braids. So once again, I just got some hair in the front, tied up the back into a high pony, and then because my braids were large, I just split like the ponytail in 2 instead of 4. I could only do 2 sections. Then I cornrowed the front, so I just tried to make sure it was like along my hairline. Yeah. I then wrapped the top cornrowed part into the ponytail first, and then follow that up with the other 2 plaited pieces on the top to make a bun. And this was the final look. So I did this just to see what it would look like. Though like the hair tie was sticking out in that section there, but yeah. I then used some hair gel as well and applied it to my hairline. Yeah, I just wanted to show you the label. But this is how I actually wore my hair during my work week. Like I took down the bun for some reason. Like I preferred wearing it down in a ponytail instead. So I kept the top part, and then I just dropped that high pony into a low pony. And this was my 3rd style. And yeah, that was it. This was now the end of the 3 weeks. And honestly, like playing this footage back, I could have gone for a month, but I wanted to wash my scalp. Like I wanted to be, yeah, irresponsible person dealing with scalp issues and actually wash it after 3 weeks. So this was the end of my install, and this is what my scalp looked like. So everything is out. I have honestly enjoyed these large knotless braids. They were a bit difficult to style, but honestly, I would do them again. I feel like they were easy on my hairline and my hair in general. I only kept them in for 3 weeks, so me with my scalp issues, I can at least wash my hair, you know, after 3 weeks. But yes, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. I will be doing like jumbo braids, like proper jumbo braids. These are like large-ish, though at the hair salon they were categorized as jumbo, but I want to do like proper jumbo braids, so you can stay tuned for that video at some point. Yeah. But yeah, thanks for watching.